So I've just taken you on my journey. You have seen and heard things about my life that are very personal and very private. I think it's important to show people, especially since I do YouTube, and I do have viewers that deal with mental health issues the same as I do. I think it's important to reach out to as many people as I can and show them that they're not alone, that they're dealing with things that I'm dealing with myself. There's such a stigma around mental health, and it makes us feel like we're crazy or we're weird, or a lot of people just don't believe us and they believe that we're attention seeking. It's not the case. So what I have done for myself to help myself with my mental illness is I have sought counseling and therapy. Those are essential to your well-being. It gives you someone to talk to that's not going to judge you, someone who can give you coping methods and help you. And I mean, it really does help. So if you don't have a good counselor or a therapist, I strongly recommend that you get one. They are amazing. I know it can be hard opening up to people, strangers, even though they're doctors or counselors or whatever. I know it can be hard to open up to people. It was for me too. When I first started doing it, I was like, oh, I can't talk to them. They don't know me. They're going to judge me. They're going to think I'm crazy, whatever. And I was always afraid that if I told it all and how I really felt about a lot of things, that they would stick me in an insane asylum. I really did. I thought that I would be forcefully hospitalized. That's not the case. It's not going to happen. Now, if you are suicidal, then yes, they have to take steps to protect you. But if you're going in there to help yourself deal with the things that you're going through, they're there to help. Lean on them. Let them help you. Let them help you. It's not going to be easy. Your journey through mental health therapy and your well-being is not going to be an easy one. But you have to fight for yourself. You have to fight for yourself, and you have to stand up for yourself, and you have to want it. You have to want to feel better. And me with mental illness, I know that is almost impossible some days. There are days where I feel like the therapy isn't working, the CBD oil isn't working, nothing is working, just everything feels hopeless. On those days, I take time for myself. I find the one thing that makes me feel better, that might bring a smile on my face. It's reading a good book, taking a walk on the beach, taking a walk on the sidewalk outside in the nice weather, sitting outside and looking at the sunshine, holding my beautiful pet. I did have a therapy animal. She was amazing. She was trained to sense anxiety, and a lot of my viewers have seen her in action. Sadly, I did lose her in April. And it's been hard, it's been tough, because I feel like now I don't have that extra security. I don't have that extra amazing, wonderful thing that's going to help me get through this. So in the meantime, I have been finding other ways. Talking with friends, talking more with my husband, sitting and having lengthy conversations about how I'm truly feeling, and allowing him to help me. Family and friends are another good way. If you have a strong family and a strong relationship, those can be essential to helping you as well. Let them in. Let them in. If they're wanting to be there, if they're coming to you and they're saying, hey, I'm here, let them in. Even piece by piece. You don't have to tell them everything all at once. Nothing has to happen in one day. Just little baby steps. Just little baby steps. Because it's all going to help you in the end. Find your safe place, whatever that may be. Whatever your safe place is. Whether it be a person, a place, a thing, whatever it is, whatever relaxes your mind for 10 minutes. Find it. And never, ever, ever feel bad because you have a relapse, or today was great and tomorrow is horrible. because we have those days. And you know what? Everyday people have those days too. You're not a bad person because you have a good day today and a bad day tomorrow. Everybody has days like that. So stop setting yourself aside. That's one thing I had to learn too. Stop setting yourself aside and making it this whole thing that you're alone in, like this whole category. See yourself as a regular everyday person. You just have things that you have to overcome. But I think everybody does at some point in their life. It may not be to the degree that we're dealing with, but everybody has something that they're dealing with. So take it easy on yourself. Be kind to yourself. Don't beat yourself up. That's the worst thing that you can do. If you're a self-harmer, ask yourself why. I had to. When I was biting on myself, I knew at the moment that it was helping me feel better because the pain in my bites was taking away the pain in my head, but only for a moment. And then I was stuck with all of these marks on myself. And when I seen them, it didn't make me feel any better. It made me feel worse. So self-harm may make you feel better in the moment, but it doesn't last, does it? Because you keep doing it. If it worked that one time and it cured it for you, you wouldn't do it again. So think about that. Concentrate on that one for a little bit. Let that one sink into your head. Don't let your mental illness cause you to physically harm yourself. If you're suicidal, if you have one remote thought in your head that you want to take your life, listen to yourself. I think back now to my attempt, and I look at it, and as I say to you, listen to yourself, why didn't I listen to myself? Because in that moment we do feel desperate and at the end of our rope. We do. But I'm telling you now, I'm telling you as a person who's been there, listen to yourself. Listen to what you're saying inside your head, that death would be better than living. It wouldn't be. Think of all the things that you leave behind, not to mention family, friends, loved ones, but your future. What if a week from right now gets better for you, but you made that decision today to end your life? You missed that opportunity. Don't make anything final, and death is final. Don't make any decisions in the moment of weakness, in the moment of despair. Tell yourself, I'm going to try everything I can first. And I guarantee you things will turn around for you. There are too many organizations, both nationally and locally in your area, people that can help you. Find things to do. Mine was YouTube. I never, ever thought that I would do YouTube. I never thought that I would put myself out there. Not only do I face mental illness, but I'm an overweight lady. People that look like me, they tend to get bullied. And I thought about that when I was putting myself out here. And then I thought to myself, but I don't feel like they see me. I feel beautiful. And I feel proud of who I am. And I want to show the world that you can too. You don't have to always see yourself in such a negative fashion. There are people that will care for you. And I have found that here on YouTube. I have found it. I have made so many friends here that have helped uplift me. When I'm having a bad day and I talk to one of them or a few of them, they always help me through. Find that for you. It may not be going on YouTube. It may not be. It may be joining a support group. It may be joining the PTA at your child's school and making friends there. It may just be picking up a hobby, painting, drawing, golf, anything. Something to keep your mind occupied. Something that makes you feel like you are doing something positive. Because that's where a lot of it is positivity. Bringing positive thoughts to yourself. Letting positive thoughts in instead of just a swirling tornado of negative thoughts. Let yourself feel positivity. Let yourself, because you're worth it. You are worth it. You're not a piece of crap. You're not a bad person. You're not a bad mom or a bad dad or a bad son or a bad daughter, a bad grandmother, and the list goes on. You're not. You had a terrible run of luck in your life. Things happened that were out of your control. If somebody did things to you, it's not your fault that they did those things to you. It's their fault. And I know how flashbacks work. That's why I cannot encourage you enough to find hobbies, to find a therapist or a counselor or a psychiatrist. Find medications that work, because there's a lot of medications out there that do. And if it's not a medication, try something natural. Try everything. Try all options out there, because that's what we need to do. We don't need to commit suicide to end this. We don't need to hibernate and waste away. What we need to do is try really, really hard. Rally for ourselves. Get in the frame of mind today. Start today. Start as soon as you watch this video. Click it off, whatever. And tell yourself that you're worth it. This journey does not define you. Your mental illness does not define you. You're worth fighting for. You're worth finding all options available to you. You're worth it. You matter to somebody. Somebody loves you. Keep that in mind. Somebody loves you. Even when you can't love yourself, even when you can't see the good in you, somebody else does. Even if it's one person. Let that person pull you through. Let that person help you through your bad days. I'm going to leave some links in this video to national suicide prevention hotlines. Check them out. They can help you in your area, or you can Google them and find suicide prevention hotline crisis numbers and things like that in your area. Keep them close by. I still have them. I still have it programmed into my phone. Because even though I'm doing a lot better than I was, I keep it nearby in case I ever need it again. Keep those numbers. They're just as important as 911 or the fire department. Let us help you. Most importantly, love yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself through this. It can get better, and it will. You just have to fight for it. Thank you guys for being a part of my journey. Thank you for watching this documentary. Thank you for being here for me. Thank you for allowing me to come into your home through YouTube and talk with you. If I can help just one person with this documentary, that was a blessing. Until next time, friends, stay beautiful. Bye.